night comes alive. Maxspeed TV, where the races thrive. Tires burn, a crowd leans in. This is where the action begins. Wheels spin, sparks ignite. Under the lights is a fierce fight. Chats alive like a racing heart. Here's a place where legends start. Oh, Maxspeed TV, full throttle run. Broadcasting great chat, second to none. League action racing under the sun. Maxspeed TV, where the fun's never done. Thank you, Chevyland.com. Now hurry and get you one, son. Tell Maxspeed TV sent you. Engines roar, the night comes alive. Maxspeed TV, where the races thrive. Tires burn, a crowd leans in. This is where the action begins. Wheels spin, sparks ignite. Under the lights is a fierce fight. Chats alive like a racing heart. Here's a place where legends start. Oh, Maxspeed TV, full throttle run. Broadcasting great chat, second to none. League action racing under the sun. Maxspeed TV, where the fun's never done. Thank you, Chevyland.com. Now hurry and get you one, son. Tell Maxspeed TV sent you.
Shopping for a new Chevy? Chevyland stands apart from the competition. Explore over 12 acres and more than 260 vehicles with truckloads of savings, like $10,000 off select new 2026 Silverado 1500s, 1.9% financing on Blazer and Silverado, plus the Chevyland Advantage, 12 months complimentary maintenance. That's peace of mind, only at Chevyland. And that's why we're #1 in North Louisiana. Come see the difference for yourself at Chevyland, your Silverado headquarters.
We are back in action tonight. The OPTNT series. The 87s here this evening. Round number 7 of season 1. The Shady track 210 here at IRSS. Sponsored here tonight by the man himself, Jimmy Reynolds. A big shout out to Jimmy for another race sponsorship this season. Of course, presented to you all by Maxspeed TV. This is going to be an interesting race with only 2 races remaining after tonight. So 3 in total, including tonight. But getting down to the wire of the regular season, a lot at stake, still yet to be, decided. And a lot of things can still happen in the next 3 races. But already got a pretty good turnout in chat here tonight. Eric, Steven, my brother, Belva, how are you all doing here this evening? I do not see Dana out there yet, or a few others. I'm sure we'll see here some other people popping in here before we get into race time. But coming down to about 6.5 minutes left here at practice, we're looking at some wind out there here at IRSS, about 18, 19, 20 miles an hour. So they're going to have to contend with that. Also, the air temp of 65, track temp is only 76, so not too bad. Only 70 laps as the usual part of the schedule this season. 210 miles here tonight. 5 sets of tires. That does include the set they start with. 40% fuel here tonight. So that's going to put us right around in between 10 to 15 laps. Probably somewhere closer to 10 to 12, 10 to 13, but we'll do 10 to 15, see if somebody decides to push it, and maybe ever so further. We'll see when these guys come down pit road. However, pit road here tonight, 65 miles an hour with a grueling pace speed. I say grueling, but that's a pretty fast pace speed of 90. Now we do have the point standings here, and we will go ahead and pull those up here tonight. This is the way things are setting as of tonight, coming into tonight. Now, they got to have a minimum of 7 starts. Probably a good majority of them tonight will get that 7th start. Of course, if they've got a win, that'll put them into that championship format. Now, we've got Wetzel, Butler, Workman, English, Swank, Ward, Smith, Walters, Laurie, Corbett, Guerrero, Rothery, Sanchez, Wisewing, and Elmore. I'm not sure if that's Brian. That would be the number 11. So that would be Brett Elmore there inside of the top 16. That's what we're looking at right now. Now, Brian Elmore is just on the outside looking in at 183 points. So, yeah, still a lot can happen. We'll see some changing going into next week when we get those lock-ins. We'll see some things switch up in the point standings and the playoff picture, which is off to your right side there in black. Right now, it's just showing the points and how far they are up in the points. Now, Wetzel 109, Butler 70 plus 72, Workman 71. You can just see how it kind of goes from there. And, of course, the gap between the Elmores +5, -5, and then -14, -18, and -30. Now, if we do go over the winners so far this season, of course, round 1, Hunter Reynolds. Round 2, Peter Smetana. Round 3, Bobby Wetzel. Round 4, Zachary Workman. Round 5, 6, and round 7, which this is actually round 8, I believe. Yeah, this is round 8 here tonight. So that needs to be round 8. So round 8, So round 5, 6, and 7, Talon Smith went back to back to back. He's got 3 wins on the season. Workman won, Bobby Wetzel won, Peter won, and Hunter Reynolds 1 win. Now the question is, who's going to come out victorious tonight? We don't know. We have 70 laps to figure all that out, and it's going to be a dogfight for sure. We've got 21 drivers out there here tonight to vying for that spot, so it's going to be a good race, I think. We're going to go ahead, though, and step aside, play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. For some reason, I could not get Eric's version to load in OBS. I probably goofed somewhere. But stay tuned for that. It'll be a surprise. I got it. I know it works in VLC, but for some reason, I can't get it to load in OBS. So I have to work on that and figure what is going on with that. Probably a boo-boo that I did, Eric, I'm sure. But, hey, we got a national anthem, though. We'll go ahead and play it. Madison Rising. So hang tight, folks. We will be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV. TV.
All right, qualifying underway here tonight. Time's now rolling in. Anthony English at the moment up at the top spot. They only get one lap, and that is all they get. And why did it put bottom winner up there? I did not want that. I wanted that right there. There we go. So Anthony English has not won here tonight as of yet. We'll see how that plays out. Adam Kilday coming to pit road here, but right now Anthony right up at the top. Dwayne Corbett second, Kilday third. We do have Bobby Wetzel, Bob DeJersey, Scott Wise, Holder Rothery, Duke Conrad, Larry Johnson, and Talon Smith out on the track. And Bob DeJersey gonna go up to the top spot here in qualifying. That's going to push Anthony back. Oh, Larry Johnson taking over P2 here. What a lap. And by the number 64 machine, we'll see where Bobby Wetzel, Scott Wise, and Talon end up going. Talon's having all sorts of problems out there early on. Big shout out to Eric out there. Birthday today. Know everybody's out there wishing him a happy birthday. My brother's was yesterday and my girlfriend's is Saturday. So we got a lot of birthdays in February. Bob DeJersey at the moment still up at the top. Is Bobby Wetzel going to be able to knock him off? 53.301. Yes, sir. He sure did. Pulling out the speed as we get down under the 30-second mark. Bobby Wetzel is going to go up into the top spot here in qualifying. We'll go ahead and get Bobby up here real quick because there ain't nobody else going to be able to come out. Bobby, congratulations on the pole here tonight at IRSS, man. Only 3 races, including tonight, left in the season. You already have a win going all the way to, well, where's it at here? Let me see. Going back to round number 3. But, you know, always looking to get another one. What are you feeling out there here tonight, bud?
I'm feeling pretty good. It's going to be a little interesting. The gearing isn't where it should be, so we're going to be a little slower. So it's gonna be interesting. Once we get wound up, though, we'll be running about 220, 222. But the gearing's a little off. Should be a 2.6, but iRacing gave us a little lamer. So here we are. Okay. Just gonna have fun with it.
All right, so not quite the speeds we're used to seeing at IRSS, but still 220 miles an hour. That's gonna be wicked fast, and you've got to be careful still, nonetheless.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's probably gonna end up being a fuel mileage game. Only got 40% fuel in it tonight, so we're gonna be running about 12 to 13 laps per fuel run. Should be able to make it on 5 stops. So it's going to be interesting. A lot of strategy involved tonight. Yep.
I think it'll be a good race, good turnout. 22 drivers out there here. So, you know, pretty good turnout. Big track, big log track, I should say. Well, it is the biggest paperclip, but this ain't a real track. So, anyway, going to be a good race, Bobby. Congratulations on the pole here tonight. We'll see what happens, man. Good luck.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thank you, bud. All right, well, that is Bobby Wetzel out there grabbing the pole. We're going to go ahead and get him on our grid here tonight. Maybe I'll hit the right button this time. Yep, and I did. All right, the MSTV starting grid here. Bobby Wetzel with a 53.302 is what it has him as on here. Nonetheless, that's going to be good enough for the top spot here. Again, congratulations to the 09 on the pole. The 908 of Bob to Jersey, going to start on the outside of him in second. 64 of Larry Johnson in third. 44 of Anthony English fourth. I think that's 2 weeks in a row. The 44 has gotten fourth in qualifying, if my memory serves me correctly. You can go back and look, but that's, again, another one for the 44. Hey, top 5, though, there in fourth. We're going to be starting Dwayne Corbett in the 9 in fifth. And the 008, Duke Conrad in sixth. The 85 of Adam Kilday seventh. The 19 of Zachary Workman in eighth. The 14 of Brian Elmore in ninth. And the 18 of Harold Rothery in 10th. The 66 of Matthias Swank in 11th. The 11 of Brett Elmore in 12th. The 99 Alex Giffen in 13th. 21 of Nicholas Wing 14th. And 6 of Bubba Whittingham in 15th. The 10 of Ron Walters in 16th. 31 of Scott Weiss 17th. 51 of Talon Smith not qualifying. He's going to start back in 18th. The 88 of Gabe Butler 19th. And the 071 of Eric Laurie in 20th. The number 5 of, well, he put his name back to Rick Sanchez. We'll just say Rick for now. He'll start 21st. The 84 of Lynn McNeese in 22nd. It looks like Eric Laurie did not grid here tonight. All right, here we go. Now the pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road for the first time. We do have 2 GWC attempts and 1 fast repair if they need the fast repair, and if we have to use up one or both of the GWCs toward the end of the race, then of course we will do so. However, we've got to get this thing going here tonight. The pace car down to the safety of pit road. The Shady Track 210 here at IRSS, sponsored by Jimmy Reynolds. Here we go. Green is out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing here tonight at IRSS. Screaming down into 1, the middle of 1 and 2. You kind of see the sparks flying off of that top line as we come out of turn number 2. Bob to Jersey taking over the front. Bobby Wetzel back to second. We're already seeing a couple 3 wide situation. I wouldn't rule out a 4 wide before we're all said and done. Anthony English screaming to the top with the help of the number 8 there, or 008 of Dude Conrad. Man, Dude Conrad just pushed the daylights out of Anthony up to the front. And the first lap gonna go to that 44 machine of Anthony English. 69 more laps to go here tonight. Still a long way to go. Adam Kilday now taking over the top spot. Anthony down on the bottom. Dwayne Corbett, Dude, Bobby, Larry Johnson trying to find a spot. Here's the 9s looking down on the bottom. That is actually 09. That is Bobby Wetzel. We do got 2 9s, Dwayne Corbett and Bobby, so we'll have to definitely keep an eye out on him. Dwayne Corbett is actually in the correct 9. Scott Wise, Brian Elmore, Matthias Swank. Still got some side-by-side going on back here. You got single file really up front. The side-by-side back here in the back. Yeah, Belva, it is. These turns are extremely scary. Now it looks like Bob to Jersey went to the back here with his teammate of Talon Smith. You know, them two are going to be definitely working together. Getting up here to Zachary Workman, Scott Wise, Harold Rothery, Side by side of Brewing again up here. Adam Kilday taking over the top. He's going to lead another lap here tonight. And that's going to be 2. Single file with Harold, Nicholas Wing, Alex Giffen coming up here in the 99 to the outside of Zachary Workman. And Adam Kilday, I believe, edged out. Yes, he did. He edged out Dwayne Corbett. Dwayne not going to be able to lead that lap as of yet. Already 5 laps into this race. Fuel already low and just getting ever so lower. The new track on iRacing? I've never seen it. Yeah, I didn't scroll up. Three wide up here. Oh, the 909.44 now. Oh, man. Wayne Corbett push it up a little bit. Not too bad. Was right there with the 44. Here comes the 09 now. Bobby Wetzel all over the back of the 44. They come screaming onto the back stretch here. Not going to take them long to get down to the bottom, but yeah, they're only pushing at about 220 miles an hour. A little bit slower, about 15, 20 miles slower than what we seen, back on round 4 at IRSS. Yeah, I can't watch it. Nicholas Ween coming up through here. Started 14th. He is currently running in 8th now. Old school Coca-Cola paint. That's a pretty sharp looking paint there. Look at that. That is a beautiful paint right there. Beautiful. And Zachary Workman in his Instacart machine. Can't miss that one. He runs that all the time. A Hooters paint by Dwayne Corbett. Got several of them. Shine Down 85. Bobby Wetzel there in the Buick. And the, what does the Fox say? Fox a Racing 44 of Anthony English. We got several usual paints here that we usually see. On back here, Brian Elmore, Gabe Butler. Gabe up to 13th now in the Guinness machine. And Bubba Winningham, of course, in the Mark Martin old school throwback, the Stroh's Lot. Brent Elmore in the 11th, single file-ish back here with these guys. That's some 3 wide up here. Bubba on the inside. That is the 9 of Dwayne Corbett. The 8, or 008, Dude Conrad. Back up front here, Scott Wise, Bobby Wetzel, Adam Kilday, Anthony English, Nicholas Ween, and Alex Giffen holding the top 6. We are going to be in that window of pit stops here in about a lap. Of course, 12, 13 laps is what Bobby was saying. Nick Wing, let's see here. Let me see here if I can find Nick again. There he is right there. The that who you was talking about? Coca-Cola paint right here. Dwayne Corbett. Yeah, Dwayne Corbett has the Hooters paint. Look over the driver door. Bobby Allison. That's a Bobby Allison paint. And here we go, the 9 or 09. And Bobby Wetzel to the outside. It was a Bobby. You had the Bobby part right. Definitely had the Bobby part right. Anthony English here on the bottom, here up front. Tried to take over the top spot here from Bobby Wetzel. Adam Kilday pushing the 44 here. He's going to jump. He tried to jump up the middle, but was not able to get up there. Anthony going to hold on there. And we are now 11 laps. 10 laps completed. Lap number 11. Gabe Butler, 19th, cracking the top 10 here in 9th. Alex Giffen, Brian Elmore, Duke Conrad, Bubba Winningham, Brett Elmore, single file a little bit back here. Harold Rothery, Ron Walters. Hopefully Ron got his heating problem fixed. He was having some heating issues here tonight before we got started. Hopefully that's all taken care of, and he can definitely stay in the race here. Talon Smith, Bob DeJersey, and Rick Sanchez at the tail end. I said his name. He is back here at the tail end. We are going to see some pit stops here, it looks like, as Alex Giffen comes down pit road by himself. Nobody came with him. So he is going to pull it down to the pit road box here. And these guys are going to trek around the track probably one, possibly two more times. This time, maybe one more. We'll probably see a lot more drivers come down pit road this time. And it may be everybody else. Who knows? Yep. Mr. Workman himself up through the field. Yes, he is, right there in 5th. Here we go. Big group down pit road. Well, I'll say that. That ain't a big group. Wow, they fooled me, didn't they? They definitely fooled me. Anthony English down, Adam Kilday down pit road. Alex Giffen is coming back out. I thought for a second that was going to be a bigger group than just 2, but, well... Oh, no! Oh, no! Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. Alex Giffen. Oh, no. So Alex Giffen was coming back up on the track and just lost it. He was in that Waffle House Chevy here and just lost it right up in front of traffic, into the wall. And right in front of some drivers. I don't know how in the world everybody was able to dodge that, but they did. Man. Well, first a yellow. Boy, that's got to be embarrassing. Lego my ego. Eric. All right, 20 of you out there, 3 likes. Hit the like button, folks. Let's get the likes up there at about 15, 10 likes, 10, 15 likes. 22 now tuning in. I don't see a black flag on him. At least, yep, there it went. It populated. Yep, it sure did. There it went. You must be watching it, Steven, because it popped up before I even seen it. So yeah, black flag as well. He is in his box. Fast repair is used. No doubt about it. Looks like Bobby Wetzel. I That must be dirt coming off of the old Nines car, because... And there he comes down pit road. So Zachary Workman is going to lead everybody down pit road here. That is going to hurt Alex Giffen. Going to be one lap down. If he can get back around, he would probably get back on the lead lap. But I don't know if there's going to be enough time. Oh, okay. Yeah. On the back stretch, yeah. Yeah, the blue cone. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it every time. Gabe Butler off first. Zachary Workman off second. Bobby Wetzel third. Nick Wing fourth. Looks like Anthony English fifth. Bob DeJersey 6th. Bubba Winningham 7th. Talon Smith in 8th, it looks like. Adam Kilday 9th. Brett Elmore 10th. Lynn McNeese in 11th. Rick Sanchez in 12th. Larry Johnson 13th. Matthias Swank 14th. Dude Conrad in 15th. Scott White 16th. Brian Elmore 17th. Ron Walters in 18th, Harold Rothery 19th, and Dwayne Corbett is in 20th. And, of course, Alex Giffen, unfortunately, is a lap down. He will have to let Dwayne, I believe, come around here. And that will put Alex Giffen, of course, at the tail end. Of course, we'll probably see some more drivers come down pit road here to go ahead and top off. Gabe Butler, Zachary Workman, Bobby Wetzel, Nicholas Wing, Anthony English, no doubt about it. Top 5 coming down. It looks like Bubba Winningham's going to come down as well. So that is going to switch up the field even more. Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah. Right now, it looks like I've got Lynn McNeese as our leader. And Brett Elmore in second. Zachary Workman will be... Well, I've got him in third. We'll have to see where everything is placed, where everybody is placed at. But Lynn McNeese is going to be our leader. Brent Elmore will be in second, I do believe. So that old Western Auto Chevrolet Monte Carlo. The 11 of Brent Elmore right there as well. So it looks like the 84 of Lane McNeese is going to be on the outside. He does have lane choice. So it looks like he has chosen the outside line. I mean, there is, but Eric, man, if you get caught, iRacing will ban your account and you will not be able to get it back. And there's people that, man, they'll go in and they'll make, you know, oh, they're out there. Underground markets, Steven. Underground markets. Here we go. Pace car is down to come into the restart here. Lynn McNeese going to be on the loud pedal. Green's out. Here we go. Back underway here tonight. Round number 8. And it looks like Dwayne Corbett has a black flag. I think it was cleared. Just probably some hiccup stuff going down there on the track. I mean, this Well, 3 wide, 2 rows deep here, folks. So already starting that 3 wide situation, no doubt about it. As Anthony English is going to hold point. Harold Rothery down into P2 here. Matthias, oh, right up there with the 84. He is going to take 3rd away. As he pops it right up in front of Lynn McNeese. Here comes the 09 of Bobby Wetzel. 3 wide behind him. Zachary Workman right up the gut. And he's going to make it work. Here comes the 31 of Scott Wise as well behind that number 19 machine. The hardest anti-cheat that I have ever seen to get around is called X-Trap. It goes off of heartbeats, basically, pulses. And we're going to have 3 wide back here as I go to mention that. But X-Trap is rough to get around. It can be done, but it's tough. Because you have to fake the heartbeats, basically, the computer pulses or whatever it's called. I don't know much about them. All I know is if you get caught, ooh, in iRacing, they will ban your account in a heartbeat. And most leagues will kick you out. So, and here we go. Bobby Wetzel taking over. You see the sparks flying off them cars all the way around the track here. Yeah, Counter-Strike. Yeah, I mean, that game is fully chock full of botters and hackers. And we're going to go 3 wide, almost 4 wide there, but not quite. And 3 wide I can handle here at this track. 4 wide gets a little sketchy. 3 wide is even sketchy, but this track is so wide, if you can hit it right, you'll be all right. Anthony English on point up at the top, still with the 18 on his bumper. And here comes that 09 of Bobby Wetzel to the bottom. It looks like Harold was going to go, and then Anthony dropped it right down to the bottom, blocking that run that the 18 had. See Bobby Wetzel snaking like they do in Indy cars, trying to break that draft, and Anthony and Harold and the rest of everybody is not, having any of it, as the 9 of Dwayne Corbett snakes a little bit too much and clips that wall. And now the 09 of Bobby Wetzel is starting to fall back here. Bobby has got 3 laps. Here comes the 85 now of Adam Kilday, Matthias Swank, and the 66, 88 of Gabe Butler. Call of Duty, Battlefield, you name it. Yeah, it's got them. I do believe they did, Steven, because they're only doing about 120, and, you know, we have seen these cars run, you know, 125, 130, close to 140, and yeah, the setup it gave them, the gear isn't right, so they're just going to race it, be done with it. But, you know, they're hammering these laps out. Yeah, 240. Yeah, 240. Yeah. Kamatsu. Yeah, right. Up, down, left, right, circle, circle, square, square, start, select, start. Yeah. I said 140. I know it. I know it. Yeah, 240. Now, English is looking strong. English has already got a win on the season going back to... Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have a win in the TNT series. Now, he does have 2 wins in the Saturday OP Unlimited series, round 1 and round 2. he is still looking to get a win here in the TNT series. Yeah, he does not here. Nope, not yet. And could this be his night, though? He's working the laps, one lap at a time. And you know, Harold's running pretty strong too. You know, up here right now, P2. Zachary Workman. Workman already has a win on the season, all the way back to round 4. You know, Anthony's needing the win. Of course, Harold's looking to get a win. It looks like Workman is going to push Rothery to the lead here, as we are now 8-9 laps into this run, getting set for another round of pit stops. Harold Rothery also looking to lead his first lap here. I think if Zachary has anything to say about it, he's not gonna let him, as they go down into 3, the 85-18. Oh, no! Harold getting pushed out. No! That is not what Harold wanted. He's going to go all the way back to 7th. No! See, as soon as I talk good about somebody, that happens. Well, dadgum. Still running strong, though. Still a lot of laps left to go. He is just back in 6th, so still anything can happen. Adam Kilday taking over the lead. Zachary Workman trying to work himself back up into 3rd. He does just that. Here comes the 88 of Gabe. The 9 to Wayne Corbett. The 09 of Bobby Wetzel. 31 of Scott Wise. Harold now push the top 5. Nicholas Wing, Lynn McNeese. Shall not be named. Yep, we'll continue that. Brian Elmore, Bubba Winningham, top 15 here. But getting into that round of pit stops here. And almost at the halfway mark already. The trip part. Oh, man. Well, Steven, hopefully you get better, buddy. I've already messaged Bubba and let him know I may not make it Saturday. Steven, you already know what's going on. Hopefully you're able to cover it. I know you'll let me know Saturday. I know we got OP Saturday night, and of course that is my girlfriend's birthday, so just want to give everybody a heads up kind of what's in store this week. You know me, I hate missing races, but I do on occasions. Going to the park. Eases the headaches, but makes you loopy. Yep, 11 laps, 12 laps. 12, 13 laps. We're going to see some pit stops here. This time by, I would assume. Feed the birds? Nah, I ain't going to feed the birds. Have you ever seen that movie? Speaking of which, Eric, The Birds. That was a weird movie. Now, don't get me wrong. I liked it, but it was weird. Gabe Butler led a lap. He's up front. We're waiting to see here when these guys... Oh, Alex Giffen on pit road. We're going to see some more guys down pit road here. That is going to be Anthony English, Harold Rothery, Matthias Swank down pit road. In one more year, you can officially... Oh, man. Gabe Butler will be bringing a group here coming down pit road. Look on the outside. Talon Smith, Bob to Jersey. We knew they wouldn't stay in the back for very long. I do believe, though, we're going to see Gabe Butler and company coming down. Yep, here they come. Gabe Butler coming down pit road. Bobby Wetzel. Skywise. Oh! Mistakes on pit road, folks. Oh, no! No! Not what we wanted to see here. Oh, no. Scott just loses it, and the 9 had nowhere to go. Right down into the 5. Oh, no. No yellow. Everybody was on pit road, but... Oh, that is going to hurt. Yep, no ginger, and they act up. Yep, got that right. Yep, Talon Smith, Bob to Jersey, I would imagine, will be coming down here before too long. Yep, here they come down pit road. The 18 of Harold Rothery. Now he has already made his stop. And Zachary Workman, Adam Kilday and company coming back out onto the racetrack. As I said, no yellow after the accident on pit road, but unfortunately, I think some drivers are going to have to use a fast repair here. Let me check. Yeah, Rick Sanchez went ahead and used his. Dwayne Corbett used his. Now, we do know Alex Giffen did have to use his earlier on. So, yeah, fast repair being used. Alan and Bob coming back out. Workman and company coming around here. Yeah, he did. Yep, Shall Not had nowhere to go, and yeah, man. So Anthony English, Zachary Workman, Adam Kilday, Bobby Wetzel's trying to get back up to Talon and Bob, and here they come. As Zachary Workman, Adam Kilday, and Bobby Wetzel. I would think Anthony might pull it behind the 09, and he will. Talon and Bob not fully connected together, and that is going to allow Zachary Workman and company to get around them, but whoa, the 85, or the 908 of Bob to Jersey. It's supposed to be the 908, it's 86 on the car. Rammed the back end of a Talon. That put damage on Bob to Jersey. Yeah, look at the front end of that car. Golly, slammed it. Man. Yeah. Yeah, he did damage the front end of that car for sure. We won't say what paint he's got on it, but you know, you could rewind it and look. Gabe Butler now behind Bob, and Nicholas Wing behind Gabe. So single file up front. You got Dude Conrad leading another group back here, with Lynn McNeese, Harold Rothery, and Brian Elmore. Larry Johnson with Bubba Winningham, Brett Elmore. Matthias Swank has Ron Walters with him. Scott Wise is kind of by himself, no help. And Dwayne Corbett's coming up on Scott. There is the number 5, and then Alex Giffen. So several drivers really caught by themselves here. As Gabe and Nicholas both get around Talon and Bob. Talon just trying to, right now it looks like, help pull Bob. Heavy, heavy damage though on the front end of that car. Yeah, just a little over halfway. You're going to be coming to the halfway mark here though in about 2 laps. Well, the completion of this lap will be at the halfway mark. Workman, Wetzel, Butler, English, Kilday, Wing, Smith, Jersey, Conrad, McNeese, top 10. Brian Elmore, Harold Rothery, Larry Johnson, Bubba Winningham, Brett Elmore. It's going to round out the top 15 here. As Gabe Butler is going to come around the number 19 of Zachary Workman. Probably just trying to keep those engines cool. Swapping back and forth. More than likely, I would think. Unless they get a run and then they're going to take it. These guys have been racing around each other for many, many seasons and many, many years. So they know what they can and can't do. And they trust one another, so... If I was out there racing, they probably wouldn't trust me, which would be fine. I could fully understand. I wouldn't trust me either. All right, we are officially over the halfway mark here. 6-7 laps into this run. 8 laps for Alex Giffen. Alex will have to pit a little bit earlier than everybody else. Well, 4 likes out there here tonight, folks. Can we hit 10 likes out here tonight? If you haven't already, hit the like button. Again, thank you everybody for tuning out here on MaxspeedTV TV tonight. Winding down the regular season for these guys. I still have the chase, of course, to go. Still have 2 more races after tonight in the regular season, but still have, of course, the chase to go. We've got Daytona night next week, and then Talladega to round out the regular season. And then we get into the chase, the 08 of Daytona. IRSS for round number 2 of that one. We'll be at IRSS again, Daytona Day. And then, of course, we will be on 4/9 of this year, 2026. We'll be at Talladega for the championship race. So just because we are winding down the regular season does not mean we're winding down the series season in total. Gabe Butler leads them around. Zachary Workman, Bobby Wetzel, Anthony English, Kilday. That's still top 5. Single file, though. Pretty much throughout the entire field. Not a whole lot right now going on. Yes, yeah. Dega, IRSS, and then Both Daytonas. Yeah, they don't do Atlanta in the 87s, which is understandable. Technically, Atlanta is not a super speedway anyway. I don't know why they even run it on the Saturday series, in the Monday series or whatever, but that doesn't concern me. However, oh no, what happened to Gabe? Did anybody see what happened to Gabe Butler? Oh, he's back. There he is. He's blinked out there, and now he's back. All right, something happened to the 88. He's back though. Yeah, but no Atlanta, just the regular super speedways. Monza, ugh, no, no. I raced that track once. In the Corvette DPs way back years ago when I was racing. And, my brother will actually remember this because I had a chance to not only get a good finish, but possibly win it. And he was living with us at the time, and he turned on his floor heater and the breaker popped. So, yeah, I was not happy about that. Yeah. Yeah, he turned on the floor heater, and it was just enough pull to pop the breaker. And that's what it did. So, yeah. A little bit of a story there for everybody. I don't know if he's still in here or not. If he isn't, he heard me. He's probably laughing. Yeah, I wasn't happy, but you know, you live and learn. Harold Rothery down pit road. Alex Giffen also in. Oh, Alex Giffen having some problems. We also have another driver coming down. Matthias Swank coming down pit road. They are within the window, so a couple of drivers down pit road. They're coming up on the 31 now. Scott Wise, he's probably looking to go a lap down here. Heavy front end damage on that 31 machine. He does have a fast repair, but he is now officially a lap down as they come screaming around. Looks like Zachary Workman. Here comes Scott Wise. Anthony English down pit road. Oh, that is some wheeling right there by the 19 of Zachary Workman. Got loose coming down to the pit road entrance and was able to save it, keep it off the wall. That just shows the caliber of a Zachary Workman. Good save there, Zachary. That definitely could have been ugly. Larry Johnson also down pit road. Britt Elmore down pit road. Rick Sanchez coming off of pit road. Looks like Harold Rothery. Yeah, I think he got caught speeding coming off of pit road. He has a black flag. That ain't good. And here comes Gabe Butler down. So Gabe is down. Oh, no. All right, so Bobby, Gabe, Adam, Nicholas, Dude, Lynn, and Brian all down pit road. Workman and English coming back out onto the racetrack here momentarily. I would assume Talon and Bob will be coming down here before it's all said and done. They've been out here 13 laps, so they are on the back stretch. I do expect them to come down this time. They are the last two that will have to pit. As Bobby Wetzel, Gabe Butler, and company all coming back out. Duke Conrad. And here comes Talon down and Bob DeJersey down pit road. Adam Kilday. These guys not quite on the racetrack yet. Does Bob have a fast repair? Well, he just got a black flag, and he does have a fast repair. But he's got a black flag, so he is going to be held here for a little bit. That hurts. Oh, man. Lost the song because you hit the... Oh, no. Oh, man, I would be so aggravated if that happened. You know, you're done with a song, you're ready to, you know, get it all completed, and... Yeah. I would not be happy. So Talon Smith is coming back out onto the track here. Zachary Workman, though, coming up on him pretty quick. Right behind the 9 of Dwayne Corbett. Now, Dwayne is a lap down. Zachary Workman is going to take over the lead here. Adam Kilday, Gabe Butler, Bobby Wetzel. They're going to be coming up on Talon here pretty quick, because he is kind of by himself. He doesn't have really any help. He is mired, though, in between Adam Kilday and company. However, you know, with the 3 in a row wins out there for Talon, I don't think Talon's got any friends out there right now other than Bob DeJersey, who will try everything he can to help him. But Bob DeJersey, it looks like is going to go a lap down here pretty quick. Now, with that one, that'll be a lap down for Bob DeJersey. But that actually helped Talon, because Bob is right there with Talon. So we'll see if it looks like Talon's going to fall back here. He's not up to full speed. He's only pushing about 205. He's backing up way off. He's not burning like what they're doing. He's running at about, oh, there he goes, at about 210. So he picked it up there, but just looking at it there, he was only running at about 205, 207 miles an hour, as everybody else was running at about 213. So he was saving a little bit, it looked like. Lap 47 here of 70. It prompted changes. Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Now, I've got a tower power supply that everything's plugged up to it. Bob DeJersey is going to get his lap back here, getting around Zachary Workman. Bob is just going to hammer down, just in case a potential yellow was to come out. Dwayne Corbett would be the lucky dog if he's not involved in it. If not, it would go to Bubba Winningham. I do believe that's how that works. Bob is, like I said, back on the lead lap. He is right there with Harold Rothery, who is on the lead lap. Looking potentially to go. Oh, wow. 3 wide. Are we gonna see 4 wide here? 4 wide. There it is, folks. Oh boy, I think Harold backed out of that one. It's like, no, we ain't playing this game. Wow. Yeah, to get it. Well, Bob's on the lead lap. The leaders are right there. Bob could use one, I guess, but who really needs one now would be Dwayne Corbett, Rick Sanchez, Harold Rothery, Scott Wise, Bubba Winningham. Those are the drivers that is 1 lap down. Alex Giffen is 2 laps. Now, Alex could definitely use a couple here as well. And Zachary Workman all over the back end of Bob DeJersey here. Zachary is still leading. I think Zachary is just minding his own business right now. They are going to have to pit here before, before they can't make it to the end. That's what I'm trying to say. They cannot make it to the end. They will have to pit at least one more time. We're going to be coming to 20 to go here this time by. It'll be a guaranteed one more stop. We're going to go ahead and look at it here. One caution for 2 laps, 21 laps to go. 25 lead changes here tonight. The OP Racing TNT Series. Wow, Lyric. Wow. But Dwayne Corbett kind of working, I wouldn't say working with Bob, but he is up here with Bob. And Bobby Wetzel, Zachary Workman, Gabe Butler, Adam Kilday, Talon Smith. That is our top 5. To kind of working into some lap traffic here. Some cars. Whoa! Shall not run up the middle. Shall not be denied here tonight. Oh, door to door, Bob DeJersey. And I believe that was, Dwayne Corbett here. I don't know why those two guys are going door to door. They need to stay ahead of the leaders. Honestly, they need to work together, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion, of course. But they need to try and stay on the lead lap. And, of course, Shall Not's on the lead lap here as well, right up ahead of Zachary Workman. So 3 drivers right up ahead of Zachary, all trying to stay on the lead lap. With 19 to go, folks, well, mark it 18 now. That is going to put them at about 15 to go here when they're going to have to pit. Well, when Zachary's going to have to pit here. About 14 for Gabe Butler. It's definitely going to be close on fuel. I don't think they're going to be able to save a lap or two, but then again, they've fooled me once. Bob DeJersey went a lap down there. Zachary got around him. Now Zachary is going to be coming up on, and Bob DeJersey's going to follow him. Probably not a bad idea. Zachary Workman's going to try to work around Shall Not. And Dwayne Corbett here. Try to put them a lap down once again. And this is where things are going to get a little hairy, a little sketchy. Lot of movement going on. Boy, if I'm Zachary Workman, I'm definitely not. I don't know if I'd be able to be comfortable right there, but Zachary has no fear. So, he is one of the many drivers out here. He is not scared. He'll put that car in places that other people won't. As we see a Shall Not come down pit road here, he's going to lock it down. And he is going to be able to save it. Well, as Matthias Swank coming down. Anthony English and Nicholas Wing, these guys coming down pit road. And I think it's too early. I think it's too early. You still can't make it to the end. You still are going to have to come down. You're putting yourself in a position for this to go green and run out of fuel. As we see Talon Smith working himself back up toward the front. Now, Zachary Workman is going to come down. He is going to bring, let's see, he is going to be bringing, Ron Walters is down as well, Dwayne Corbett, Harold Rothery down pit road. Well, that gave the lead back up to the 51 of Talon. His teammate right up ahead of him, Bobby Wetzel in second, Gabe Butler third, Adam Kilday fourth, Duke Conrad fifth. Now, I'll go ahead and say it, Talon looking to win 4 straight here. Larry Johnson in his box, Brett Elmore in his box, Dwayne Corbett, Ron Walters and company, they're coming back out. Brian Elmore down pit road. Right now, I don't see anybody else coming down yet. I would expect, though, Talon, Bobby, Gabe, Adam, Dude Conrad, these guys to come down before too long. Yep, and as I say that, here comes Wetzel, here comes Gabe, here comes Adam, as well as Dude Conrad. So that is gonna put Howland. He's going to have to pit this coming up time by. And it's going to put him right at the window to make it. We'll see if any of these other drivers are going to be able to make it. Going to be close. I don't know if they can go 14 laps. I honestly do not know. Dude Conrad, Adam, Gabe, Bobby all coming back out. Here comes Bob DeJersey and Talon down pit road. Well, that will give the lead back up to, well, let's see here. Right now, it would be Bobby Wetzel, but he is just coming off of pit road. Nicholas Wing, Anthony English, they're already at speed. They're going to catch up to this group. Looks like Talon is going to be coming out here. Talon has got right now at about a 13-second lead. But Bobby Wetzel and company has eaten that up very quickly here. Yeah, and you know, the funny thing about it is, you know, it'll work for some, but then it won't work for others, and then people have no idea how it works for them, and they did the exact same thing. It's weird. It really is. Now, Talon doesn't have any help. He's going to get ate up here pretty quick by Bobby Wetzel, Gabe Butler and company. Going to be coming up on him pretty quick. He's going to, looks like, stay to the high side here as they come. Ooh, looks like Talon scraped the wall there. And yeah, here comes Bobby Wetzel. Now, Bobby is in the 09. He is right behind, I believe that is, trying to find out who that is. That is Larry Johnson, the first driver a lap down. Now they are coming. They're only about, well, they're less than a second behind now. It does look like Bobby Wetzel, though, is going to, at the moment, stay behind Larry. And no help, Talon. He's just gonna have to, you know, go up to the high side here, fall in line, and he's not gonna have any help. Oh, yellow is out. What? So where did the yellow come out at? Oh no, right back here. Harold Rothery, Bob DeJersey. Oh, it looks like it might have actually started up here with Anthony English and Bob. Let's see here. Well, there's Bob on the outside. So, oh, okay, where is Anthony at? Right here. All right, what in the world happened to Anthony? All right, well, let's see here. Oh, he is entering the turn, and he started to snap and then got on, they clipped the apron there. And he tries to save it, nothing he could do, and oh, Harold Rothery nowhere to go as Anthony was coming back around right in front and then right into Bob DeJersey. Oh, no. Well, Anthony English does have a fast repair, and I would imagine he'll use it. Harold Rothery also has a fast repair. I would imagine he will use it. Bob DeJersey's might be done. Man, that is not what these guys wanted to see here. Oh, no. Well, Eric, I will say this. The pit strategy didn't play out for anybody out here tonight. Everybody's going to come down pit road. So it really didn't work out. Everybody's coming down pit road. They're going to go ahead, get tires, get fuel, you know, whatever the shenanigans they need to do. Captain, man, whatever. Yeet. That's what he said. Oh, man. Oh. Bob's got a meatball, and he does not have a fast repair, so his night's probably done. Harold Rothery just used his. I think Anthony towed to pit road. He has a fast repair. He's having to wait here. Man. Good night, Steven, buddy. Take care, man. Holler at me tomorrow. Let me know how you're feeling. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and step aside here and have a little word from Chevyland.
Shopping for a new Chevy? Chevyland stands apart from the competition. Explore over 12 acres and more than 260 vehicles with truckloads of savings, like $10,000 off select new 2026 Silverado 1500s, 1.9% financing on Blazer and Silverado, plus the Chevyland Advantage, 12 months complimentary maintenance. That's peace of mind, only at Chevyland. And that's why we're #1 in North Louisiana. Come see the difference for yourself at Chevyland, your Silverado headquarters.
All right. Big shout out to Chevyland out there. Figure I'd not only play their commercial on Thursday, but, you know, Saturdays as well. Big shout out to Bubba Winningham out there for that video. I got another one. Got to get it loaded up. And I got to figure out why Eric's national anthem ain't working. Another thing I need to do. All right, this is where we sit right now. Gabe Butler, Duke Conrad, Talon Smith, Bobby Wetzel, Zachary Workman, Adam Kilday, Larry Johnson, Brian Elmore, Lynn McNeese, Nicholas Wing, top 10. Brent Elmore, Scott Wise, Dwayne Corbett, Bubba Whittingham, Rick Sanchez. Went ahead and said his name because we're still under yellow. He got his lap back. He's back here in 15th. Matthias Swank, 1 lap down. Harold Rothery, 1 lap down. Anthony English, 1 lap down. Ron Walters, unfortunately, is done for the evening. Bob DeJersey is probably done as well. He is still on the pit road here, but his night is probably done. Yeah, MP3, it should work, yeah. All right, pace cars down to the safety of pit road. Coming into the restart zone here, Gabe Butler, Duke Conrad, Gabe in control. Here we go, folks. Green is back out here again tonight, winding down the final 7 laps here this evening. As we see Dwayne Corbett rolling all the way up, full speed ahead for the night of Dwayne Corbett. Wow! He wasted no time. He was already full speed, and he just didn't look back. Now he's going to get 8 up here, though. As Gabe Butler, Talon Smith, Zachary Workman, Bobby Wetzel, Adam Kilday, Larry Johnson, Dude Conrad, as these guys start falling back. Man, golly. Well, he was up to speed, green dropped, and, you know, once green happens, you can go. And he passed on the outside and not the inside, so there's no black flag. He was good to go. He just kept going. Yeah, road runner. Beep, beep. All right, we're going to see what these guys are going to do here. They're going to come. Whoa, Zachary Workman taking it to the bottom, as well as the 88 of Gabe Butler. And Talon is also going to take it to the bottom here, but he's got company. He's got Adam Kilday. Now Talon's going to go to the inside. Can he make it work? We'll see. Here comes the 85. Here comes the 9, also down to the bottom. I think everybody's going to be working against that number 51 here, coming down to the end of the race here. 5 laps to go here tonight. They're not going to help him. Looks like Talon is going to be holding strong there to the outside. We'll see what happens. Gabe, Adam, Zachary, Bobby, here we go. Talon's going to fall down to the bottom behind the 21 of Nicholas Wing here. Watching the top here, though. Gabe, Adam, Bobby, Zachary Workman. I mean, we still got racing to do, but we're going to watch. We're going to watch at 51. As we're going to hit 4 to go here. Gabe Butler going to lead that lap, man. He has led 12 laps out here tonight. Zachary Workman has led 18, so, you know, Gabe's not too far behind. Duke Conrad looking to lead a lap or 2 here. Of course, you know, the most important lap, that final lap. Adam Kilday's got a few under his belt, 6. Bobby Wetzel has got 5. Talon has got 9. Larry Johnson has got a lap here tonight as well. So we've got a few different leaders as the 51 going to the inside of the 85. Talon inside of Adam Kilday. Bobby Wetzel on the outside here. Gabe Butler still on point up at the front, coming to 3 to go. Now the question, the most important question. Do we get a yellow between now and the white flag? If we do, GWC attempt number 1 will be underway. If we do not, do we... Wow, did I just... Good save by Talon. Wow. That was close. We almost had it. But we didn't. Okay, so... Do we get a yellow between now and the white flag? I'll just keep it at that. Zachary Workman here, up point here. Zachary winning round number 4 at IRSS. He is looking to do the sweep here in the regular season. And we're going to be at 2 to go right there. We get a yellow now, though. We'll rack it up, stack it up, and do it again. We get to the white flag. That will be it. Whatever happens after that happens. Nicholas Wing, Lynn McNeese, Lynn up to third. Good run, late run here by the 84 machine. He's led a lap. He is back up toward the front here, coming to the white flag. As soon as we get out of turn number 4 here, we're on the back stretch, coming up into turn number 3. Talon right there behind the 84 now. And as we come up to the white flag this time by, it's getting a little dicey, squirrely. White flag in the air. One more time around and 3 wide. Nobody. Lynn McNeese up to the top. Nicholas Wing to his own. Nick all the way out to the outside. That is going to put the 51 Talon back up to the front. As Zachary Workman goes around. Here comes the 85 of Kilday with the help of Wing. Kilday to the front. Good shot out of turn number 4 here, folks. Last ditch effort. Adam Kilday gonna win it here tonight. Talon Smith in second. Nicholas Wing edging out Lynn McNeese third, but I really want to take a look at that third place finish here because that was close. Back it up here a little bit. Right there. Man, you can't get any closer than that. Well, Adam Kilday going to be a winner here tonight. Talon second and Nicholas Wing in third. We're going to get up here to Adam. What a win by Adam Kilday here tonight. Wow. His first win of the series and the season. All right, as we see Adam going to burn it up here tonight on the front stretch. Good race by everybody out here tonight. Man, that was a dogfight. So as we see Adam burn it up here, we're going to step aside here, get the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV TV post-race show. So hang tight, folks. We will be right back. Alrighty, folks, I've caught up with the first and third up here tonight. We're going to go ahead and pull Wing up here real quick. Nicholas Wing, buddy, awesome job. Man, right there was a dogfight, though. I mean, you had Talon way on the bottom. Then you and Lynn up there on the top side dogfighting it for that podium spot there. Really, man, but talk about it. This was a great race. A lot of distinctive battles out there here tonight. You even led a couple of laps out here, kind of started mid-pack. Talk about it. Coca-Cola machine out there, running really strong out there, buddy. We got to hear from you.
Yeah, I've been just trying to finish these races. I've been in them, but it's just getting to the point of getting up front with them and being there. And I just try to stay at least mid-pack to the front the whole time.
Well, we had some hiccups on pit road tonight. No yellows for those because of the way the divider is. It divides pit road and the racetrack. So, no yellows for those. We did have, two yellows. Yeah. Two yellows. Two yellows, throughout the night. So not bad at all. What was the biggest problem maybe you were having as a driver out here tonight? Maybe you could, if you could have done it differently, you would have.
When you don't let off the corners enough, then the car gets really pushy, and then when you don't hit that just right, well, you go about 3-4 lanes up in the wall, just about.
Well, awesome job.
Sliding through my pit stop at would be one of them.
Yeah. Pit, the speeds out here wasn't as fast as the, first time we were here at IRSS, but, still, nevertheless, it was very, very fast. Now, of course, we're going into the final 2 races of the regular season. Next week, we have, let me see here if I can. Where is that at? Let's see here. Okay, there it is right there. Next week, Daytona. It'll be a night race. And then we go to Talladega. So kind of talk about them two real quick.
I don't know. I don't know which ones I prefer, or if I don't prefer them. It's just if I can even get off the pit road without losing so much time to town on them.
Right. I feel you, man. I feel you. All righty, bud. Awesome job out here tonight. P3, man. Good points night for you. You got any, final thoughts, shout-outs like you want to give before you go celebrate your finish?
I'd like to thank all my teammates, Adam, Les, Workman, English, Sanchez, and I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting a few, but and then you guys, Matlock and you guys.
I appreciate it there, Wing. All righty, buddy. We'll go celebrate P3 out here tonight. Good points night. Man, we'll see you next Thursday, buddy. Awesome job.
Yep.
All right. Well, that is Nicholas Wing out there here tonight, finishing P3. Talon Smith is going to be a P2, not in Discord. So we're going to go ahead and jump up here to our winner here tonight. The 85 of Adam Kilday himself. Adam, buddy, awesome job. Grab the win out here tonight. Your first win of the series. And, man, what a way to do it right now, man, with only now 2 races left in the regular season. Man, this was great points night for you. Awesome job. But, man, it wasn't without a fight for sure down there on the racetrack. I mean, we had a lot of fast guys out there. And, of course, this track is fast in itself. But, man, talk about it. How are you feeling out there here tonight?
I mean, like, it is definitely, we had a long run for sure. It turned into just nailing your pit stops, and like it turned into a pretty good fuel race for a while too. I felt like at the end, my fuel was showing I was just like pretty much to the good. I just needed to save a little bit more. on that last run we had, not long run we had. But
Yeah.
yeah, if I could have saved maybe 3-4 laps, and I could have ran out full throttle, for the first place position, and I probably would have made it. But the yellow came out and it's stacked the field back up. I went in to pit and took a fresh set of tires. And then what was it? The green flag dropped, and initially I tried riding the car more conservatively for the first 2-3 laps of that run to hopefully have more tire to send it into the turn more in the lower lane, which I was trying to do for the last 4 laps. Just sending it in as a Hail Mary to the bottom. Hope it would stick, because if you could get it to stick and you keep the gas in it as much as you can, you could just fly around the yellow line. But the outside lane kind of played a factor in that, because I wasn't get the entry I wanted to get into the turn. So it kind of cut off some of that momentum, or the proper angle of attack, I guess you were to say, going into the turns, to where if I entered too hard, it would wash up just a little bit. Luckily, the tires were still new, so it didn't go up too high, but it went up enough. I think I was maybe drifting up maybe half a lane, but no, I mean, it was like 2 to go there, and I thought I was trapped. I think I got in the Talon at one point. I don't know if we both met in the middle. I know I probably entered a bit higher into the turn, but that sent us back a ways in the field. So I ended up letting him have the hole in one scenario, and Talon was able to get back up in the front. Workman was up there. I was maybe P10, floating around P10, maybe coming to the white flag. And then next thing I know, calamity happened. The hole opened up in front of me, and when that happened, I also had momentum too. So it's just a thing, Nick Wing to my right side and Talon in front of me. But I think what was it? Talon could have thrown a pretty mean block there to kill my momentum, and who knows how that race is finishing at that point. But
Right.
no, but no, we raced it clean to the end. I think that Nick Wing gave me a good push in the second lane to shove me out ahead on the white flag lap going into turn 3, and I seen in my mirror they were door to door, and I had really nothing to worry about at that point coming to the checkered flag.
Yeah, I mean, you were able to pull it off, man, and it could have, this race, these races, especially at IRSS, when calamity happens, they happen. There's nothing you can do about it. This race could have went a lot worse, but it didn't. Everybody was, yeah, they were gung ho out here tonight, but they were also very, I guess you could say, conservative in a way, if that makes any sense. But when you're coming out of the, when you're going to the white flag, you get the white flag. There ain't no conserving after that. It's go.
Yeah, pretty much go. Send it as hard as you can without losing this car. It seemed like is the meta, but what was it? We only had like maybe 13 cars. It looks like on the lead lap. But
13. Yep, 13 on the lead lap. You had 4 1 lap down, and then 1 4, 1 9, 1 11, 118, and then 173. So
yeah,
it was a dogfight.
almost definitely.
Yeah.
But I'd say the more important thing at iRacing Superspeedway is the probably just making sure you hit every pit stop.
Mm-hmm.
Really, tires. kind of played a factor, mostly on the left sides, it seemed. There was maybe one stop, two stops where I took left sides throughout this race. And then obviously I took that full set from that during that last caution. But yeah, it's this one is definitely um run happy. You pretty much take every run you get
Yeah.
and you're guaranteed to fly up to the front.
Yeah,
But
definitely so. If if that opportunity arises, you got to take it. You cannot be scared. If you're scared and everybody sees that, then they're gonna feed off that. So you can't. If you see the run, you've got to take the run. Yeah, it's a risk, but you got to take it.
yeah. Yeah, it also, I want to say, it seems like it kind of takes away some of the team aspect in the racing here. Because I guess if you do try to help out a homie, it may bite you in the end, type of thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, it's something. It's a new, different style of super speedways that um I'm not used to outside of the other nights we run on Saturdays, Wednesdays, and Mondays in OP. But I'm all for it. Trying something different,
Yeah.
getting used to the new setup in this car and the loosey feel it gives you. So yeah, super stoked for the rest of the season here.
Yeah, it's definitely a different ball game in these cars. But 2 races left of the regular season, buddy. We're not going to keep you any longer than we have to. But we got Daytona next week, Talladega the week after to finish out the regular season. What are you hoping for in the next 2 races? And what do you like about Daytona? What do you dislike about it? Talladega, pretty much the same question. What do you like and dislike about it too? Finishing up the regular season with those 2.
Probably join the practice session as early as I can and get some repetitions in. So yeah, I mean, it's especially '08 with how
This ain't 08. This is just regular Daytona. This is the new one. So
oh yeah, this
yeah,
it's a narrow track.
It is.
At the new Daytona, I'll say. But yeah, just probably join the practice as soon as it opens. Get runs in, long runs, probably practice runs on older tires and is the main key. And try to be more easy on the inputs, so I'm burning up less of my right front type of deal. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job out here tonight on the win. Final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory, buddy.
Be able to do a shout out to OP Thursday TNT series. The admins that put on this thing, it's something new. New night. This is the first season we're having. Anyone is welcome to join this one too. You just search OP Racing in the league tab and all the nights will pop up for you and you'll see TNT series Thursday Night Thunder in there. But shout out to that. Shout out to everyone I was running with in Discord. And as always, Maxspeed TV and Medlock in your commentary. Your time is greatly appreciated.
Appreciate it, buddy. Go celebrate your victory out here tonight. We'll see you next week.
I will do. Take her easy.
Thank you. Thank you, bud. You too. All right, Adam Kildale, the win out here tonight. Good race by these guys. We'll check one last time here. 2 cautions for 6 laps out of the 70 laps here. 30 lead changes out here tonight. Man, that was a very entertaining race and a good race by everybody. We're going to get down here to the unofficial results. Of course, pending any admin stuff they have to do here tonight. But Adam Kildale going to grab the win out here tonight. Good win by Adam. Talon Smith going to finish in 2nd. Nicholas Wing holding off Lynn McNeese there for 3rd. Lynn 4th. Brian Elmore, good night for Brian. He is going to finish in the 5th spot. Gabe Butler 6th. Duke Connor at 7th. Bobby Wetzel in 8th. Larry Johnson 9th. Brett Elmore 10th. Bubba Winningham in 11th. Rick Sanchez 12th. Zachary Workman 13th. Matthias Swank 14th. Dwayne Corbett 15th. Harold Rothery in 16th. Anthony English 17th, Scott Wise in 18th, Ron Walters 19th, Bob DeJersey 20th, Alex Giffen 21st, and Eric Laurie will round it out here in 22nd. But again, our winner out here tonight is going to be Adam Kilday. Good win by Adam. Like I said, folks, I probably will not be here Saturday. Hopefully, Steven will be able to cover that race. If not, we'll figure something out. But we still have that race going on Saturday, so these guys are going to be racing regardless. Hopefully, y'all will stay tuned for that, and we'll see kind of what happens there. We'll just play it day to day and go from there. But that's going to do it here tonight for MaxspeedTV TV. Until next time, folks, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.
Engines roll, the night comes alive. MaxspeedTV TV, where the races thrive. Tires burn, a crowd leans in. This is where the action begins. Wheels spin, sparks ignite. Under the lights is a fierce fight. Shafts alive like a racing heart. Is a place where legends start. Oh, Max.